Some time back, Eazybot released the market crash recovery strategy. And in this video, we are going to cover what is the market crash recovery strategy, or MCR, when should you enable it, or when should you consider enabling it, and the third thing, how do you set it up? And if you're already following me on my channel, then you know that Eazybot is one of my favorite projects because our cryptos, our money stays with us or on our exchanges such as Binance or KuCoin. It's up to us. And the spot trading is working via an API. So Eazybot do not have any access to our funds. They only can buy or sell our cryptos, but they cannot move assets out of our exchange. So this is a pretty secure investment, especially if you are bullish at all on this cryptos, on this coins. So you can also select which coins you want to trade. And yeah, if you are bullish on these coins, then this is definitely a really, really nice opportunity. Especially you will make more profits rather than just holding this coin. And if you're not subscribed yet, then please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel, of course. In one of my next videos, we are also going to cover in depth the chances, but also the risk of the Eazybot. So you know exactly what could theoretically happen, though in my opinion, I consider it more as a safe investment if you are bullish on these coins. But as always, I'm not a financial advisor. I just show you what I am doing, where I am investing, and I show you my opinion. So if you want to invest, only do this with money which you can also afford to lose and you do not need for making a living, and always do your own research. So what is the MCR strategy? Market crash recovery strategy is designed to help us close a session, close a trade much faster in case the market dropped massively, like 60, 70 or even 80%. So how do you enable the market crash recovery strategy? Because by this I also show you what it is, so I can show you exactly on the video. So in case you want to enable this market crash recovery, you go to your bots and you will see here that, for example, here my market crash recovery is enabled or was enabled. Now the bot is inactive, or here it's not enabled. And this bot is inactive because I activated the MCR strategy in order to finish this session, and before I made this bot a single session, because me personally, I want to close all my USDT trading pairs, and as you can see now, I moved to BUSD fully. A bot which runs on USDT, I will enable market crash recovery there also later, so this hopefully also finishes soon. So you can just go on your bot and go to settings, and then scroll a bit down and you will find here enable market crash recovery, which we can switch on or off. If you switch it on, you will find a really short explanation video of about 3.5 minutes where David is explaining about it, what and how to do it. Then we have to assign some USDT, BUSD, USDC, whatever the bot is running with, because the bot will use these additional USDT in order to reduce the dollar cost average as much as possible, and this to close the entire trading session much faster in case of a market drop. So here it is fully up to you if you want to use the MCR or not. You do not have to, and it's also up to you how many USDT you want to assign. If it's 300 like here, or 100, 500, whatever, it's entirely up to you. And also you can here decide how big the initial order is. When I started this bot, I left everything how it was by default and I didn't change anything. And then luckily, really soon, the bot could close my entire AVE session. Before I left it running, and I'll show you later in CoinMarketCap also how the price developed and why my bot was stuck. Okay, so actually now you already enabled the market crash recovery and you don't have to do anything at all. But I want to show you now how it exactly works and how you can see how it works. So these are our normal covers, and you can see here that we have on the first 3 covers, we keep the profit of 90%. 10% goes into the bot in order to buy more coins and to reduce the dollar cost average, right? And we also have a pullback of 0.5. Then if we go a bit further down, we have here, like, we keep 50% and a pullback of 0.3. Now we can scroll even more down, and we will find here a separate section about the market crash recovery, because this is really entirely independent to your initial buy or initial session. Here you will find the USDT which you have already assigned, and if you scroll more down, you will see how the cover works here. You will see that we keep only 10% of the profit when one of the cover is sold, and the other 90% are used to reduce the dollar cost average to buy more cryptos. So the dollar cost average can be reduced much faster, and so the session can be closed much faster. But still, we keep a little bit profit so we can see the cash flow coming in. And also you will see that the pullback here is much shorter. As we have seen in the above section, the pullback was like 0.5 or 0.3 in the lower covers, but here with the market crash recovery, it's 0.1. So this means that our cryptos here, or the covers, are sold much quicker rather than with our normal session. Now let's have a look what happened with my Eazybot. I started the session with a price of 97 euros and a few cents, or dollars and a few cents. So then, as you can see, the market dropped massively, like around 50%, because here, we see it here, like the price was 51, so almost 50% market drop. And with the normal strategy, I mean, of course, some covers always have been sold, some of the independent covers, and they still made some profit, but the entire overall session was open all the way till now. So now only here in the mid of January, the market increased again. But I was stuck with this session, so I enabled the market crash recovery. They bought much more coins here at the lower price of like 50, 52 and stuff. And so my bot was closed really fast. And me personally, I think it's really awesome, because this means, of course, in the short term, with this market crash recovery, we are having less profits because it is selling with a lower pullback, right? But in the long run, we can open new session and get, again, much more profits. And I think it's a really nice strategy. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this market crash recovery strategy, if you have already used it, tested it. And yeah, I would be really interested knowing about it. Now, I also want to show you, in case you do not use the Eazybot strategy, how you can set up your own MCR strategy. For this, you can go to your bot which you are using with your own strategy, or you are creating a new one, and just select everything, and now you can go up here. And then, of course, we switch off the Eazybot strategy, so we use our own strategy, and now we can adjust here everything. And let's say you want to start your own market crash recovery strategy, I don't know, with cover 20, because this is already for you like huge market loss, or you can do it here with cover 30, whatever you want to. And now you could change here in the keep profit column 50%, like Eazybot. They set profit 10%, right? 90% goes to buy new coins. It's also an independent cover, not the average. And then Eazybot reduced the pullback to 0.1. You can also do even less, you can do even more. It is up to you, but this is just how Eazybot works. And then you can decide, okay, how much should they buy. Is it 0.55%? Or is it like the initial buy which we had, or even more, so the dollar cost average can be reduced even faster? This is entirely up to you, though I would not recommend it, especially if you don't know exactly what you are doing. For me personally, I leave everything with the Eazybot strategy. Per default, I just have a few bots which I'm running with my own strategy just for testing, but I would more recommend you to use the default Eazybot strategy. So I think I've said enough about the MCR, and if you like this, if this helped you, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, so you also don't miss my other video about it when I talk about all the chances and also all risks which comes with the Eazybot. And see you in my next video.